Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Brendan, your president, here to tell every one of you about what happens week 4 of the Injustice League. That is right. That is the premier fantasy football league for everything Injustice and everything that has happened in this game. And I am absolutely on time because of circumstances beyond your control. So I want you all to get to it and let's get going. Now, to start off, I have the honor of telling you about the Brendan versus David matchup. Now, this should have been a great day. Puka Nuka goes for 170 yards and a tight end that actually catches a touchdown. All the guys do good work. But David decides that everyone needs to go off. Ashton Jontry, Cortland Sutton, and Tyler Warren all go ham, and unfortunately defeats the greatest manager in the game of all time. Now, in a thrilling Week 4 face-off, Irving takes on Jonathan in this dust-up. The win came in just enough time to keep dreams alive. Now, the interesting part of this is that Simon was projected to lose by a lot. Projects were at 47, and he came through with an above average of 50. But Irving wanted this game to be spicy. He was projected at 63, and then Jonathan Taylor and Jordan Mason drop the figurative ball and go way below average. But sometimes the rules of averages are good enough, and Irving squeaks through with a victory that should have been a given. Now, Mateo takes on Simon in what is not a nail-biter. It is not a nail-biter because while Simon relies on a hard-fought James Cook III, who keeps his dreams alive, Mateo decides that he wants that brass ring. He wants that numero uno spot. Now, with a tight end that scores 2 touchdowns and a Buffalo quarterback with nothing to lose, Mateo makes the Patriots proud and reaches the top of the board. Now, Maggie decides that she needs to make up for her showing last week, and she challenges JP, the former champ. Now, Patrick Mahomes finally decides that he's supposed to be a top quarterback, and he throws for 4 touchdowns. But JP isn't done yet, with Bijan Robinson push, who gets more receiving yards than rushing yards. That's kind of weird. And he scores a great deal. But it's not enough to stop Maggie's assault on the former champion, who snatches victory from the man with the crazy eyes. And now, a word from our sponsor, at Baby Moon, to watch Yoga Rock.
He rubs on.
I call to the silence you make.
Well, wasn't that something? Now, coming back, Greg takes on Christopher in this showing. Now, before Chris was winless, and with a .94 from McConkey, that wasn't doing him any favors. Now, thankfully, Gibbs and Darnell pull up the slack. Now, I'm looking at this a few days late, so I'm not sure if Gregory already had Keyshawn Judkins, who scored a touchdown, on his bench. But what I'm most concerned about is the fact that he started an inactive player when he had a flush bench. That must be why he lost to Christopher, although just barely. Steve takes on Kevin in this preview of his OnlyFans content. Now, Steve has had a run of bad luck. He always does good work, and CMC is being taxed to all hell trying to keep Steve afloat. But Kevin says, no, 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 and he decides that this is going to be his year. Everyone always forgets about the little guy, but not this time. Kevin blasts off his 3rd straight victory and a win here. He takes 2nd place on the back of his favorite player, Amon-Ra. Now finally, Tim takes on Foster in a slugfest. Foster's auto draft does good work. In a game that would defeat half of the managers here, he does great work, putting Drake May on a pedestal with a devastating win from the New England Patriots. But Simon says, nope, this is the game for me. With 3 players, he scored 60 points, almost more than all of Foster combined. He would have won with just those 3 players and a kicker. Most points of the year. Tim slaughters Foster. And there you have it. That was week 4 of the Injustice League. Here, I'm Brendan, your president, to wish you all a good week, good fantasy. I'll stay Injustice. You stay League. We out.